we knew they were coming, but I'll be damn, I was getting ready for bed. And then, of course, we just had to go and get the announcement of the Nintendo console, which is indeed the Nintendo Switch 2. Well, some up for Super Switch, but whatever. It officially here, Nintendo literally just posted about that 16 minutes ago. The trailer is up on the Twitter account, and they didn't do any big fanfare or anything. They pretty much just straight up link to the trailer here, which you can go ahead and give a quick look here to the console itself. But to start off here, not a lot of changing here, which is fantastic, because I think overall, I think we all would agree here that the best case to, handle the Switch or the Nintendo console is to pretty much do what they already doing with the success of the Switch, and any more so when it comes to pretty much everybody involved in the whole situation and wanting the Netflix. Kind of just wanted a better one, and it seemed like that is going to be the case here, because we do have a right out of gate here. We got us a couple of new settings coming in here. For one being, of course, the stand itself have been redesigned, and the controls as well. Elite in the beginning here, you will notice it look very similar to the Switch itself, but obviously the main thing changing here, you will notice, is, of course, that port on the side of the Switch that you can go ahead and see right here. And of course, we are keeping the Switch controller as a separate controller that you can also use to put up between two players. And of course, here we can go ahead and see the port itself, and how it's going to actually connect to the console itself is going to be just like a lot of the rumors was saying, where it's going to actually connect through a port with some magnets here. And we do have a little bit of a tease here of the controller zooming around. I know there was originally some rumors going around about the controllers being able to be used as a mouse. Obviously, the trailer do not verify that one way or another, or maybe you can read into that there if you want. But you can go ahead and see here, right here with the port itself, and now the connecting. And I am very curious to see how strong the connection actually going to be, especially since we all know when it came to sliding the controller down, there was some, I guess you could say, damage that could be done, especially with some kids not putting them in correctly or putting in the controller in the wrong way. But now it looked like it is just completely tied to that one single plug. So I'm kind of curious to see how strong the magnet going to be and how strong the connection going to be as a whole. But nonetheless, look like it is just going to pop in and out from the side instead of sliding down, which is, I guess, fine. We will see here. But the main thing of entry here, beyond, of course, how the control will work, and of course, the brand new stand that's going to go a lot farther. We do got a little bit of gameplay here with, of course, Mario Kart. I'm not 100% sure if that is a new Mario Kart or if that's just Mario Kart 8. Once again, running. And of course, we do have all dock here, so it look like it is going to dock in the exact same way as the Switch did originally. Only this and being, of course, the rounded edges here. And we will see if that will help at all from like damage or whatnot. But the dot does look smaller, or maybe the queen itself is bigger, since, once again, haven't been verified exactly on the size of the queen. But once again, going by rumors out there, it seems like it's going to be a little bit bigger. And of course, the dock itself is, here it is, with, of course, showing, once again, the controller itself will indeed be able to connect to its own controller, similar to the default controller that we already have for the Switch. So once again, very much not reinventing the wheel at all here with this setup with the controller and the dock. I am very curious to see what exactly is the performance, and if they're going to be upscaling through the dock. I am super curious about that outside of rumors. Once again, rumors are rumors here, but realistically, we're probably still looking at 1080, I would imagine. And of course, our release date upcoming this year. And this is something that is very important for all but here, which is, of course, the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game, as well as Nintendo Switch game. As stated here, Nintendo Switch 2 play both physical and digital Switch game. Certain Nintendo Switch game may not be supported on all full compatibility with the Switch 2. Detail will be shared on the Nintendo website shortly. But this right here, the main thing for me that got me over the moon about that. Also, I guess we do got a nice little side appeals in here. If I go ahead and remove me from the screen for a second to give you an idea of how much bigger this is, which I guess is a little more on par with size such as the log, as well as the Stream Deck, because I believe Stream Deck is a little bit bigger as well. And we do got a nice little side comparison here. And honestly, looking at the controller now, especially, maybe my hands won't clamp nearly as bad like I did with the original Joy-Cons. But nonetheless, there is a look at the Queen itself. But like I was saying, when it comes to backward compatibility, that is like the main thing of important to me, especially as someone who got hundreds of Nintendo Switch games behind me. Having that compatibility is fantastic. And I imagine, obviously, some of the stuff that probably not going to be compatible, it's going to be a certain thing, probably tied to games such as like the cardboard game that the name of it escaping me right now is 7 in the morning. My mind is going here. But nonetheless, I imagine we will see a couple games like that that won't be compatible. But overall, I'm extremely excited for the backward compatibility here. And any more so, if we do end up having upscaling happening, we will go ahead and see at some point. And obviously, we will see how easy it is to transport our data back and forth here. Since that's the main thing. If you're someone who buy a lot of digital stuff, you're going to be good there. So fantastic on that. And I am very curious to see if also if the cartridges for the net console will be updated as well to have bigger compatibility, or I get not compatibility, but room for more data to be stored on it. And then we have our official Nintendo Direct coming in March 2nd, which is not that far away at all things considered here. So in about 3 months, we're finally going to be able to see some, hopefully, any more specs on the console, as well as some of the launch titles, since I know that another rumors that been going around of like the Master Chief Collection, Final Fantasy, all that stuff. But once again, as you can see here, none of this is verified in the trailer of Nintendo end up releasing. And of course, if you do want to try your hand at Nintendo Switch 2, it will be going on tour where you can check it out in some city around you. But we will see what city that might be when we get an actual announcement here. Because as of now, Elite from the official website anyway, if you want to learn more, pretty much all you got here is, of course, the website itself for it, and nothing more than, of course, the ability to watch the trailer for the Switch once again for the console itself. But nonetheless, that is what we got for the Switch 2. And I'm really trying to think that it might actually be a new Mario Kart now thinking about it, because I don't remember that track. There we go. That is what is happening with the Switch 2. Hopefully more information will be coming soon, and when that time comes, I will be sure to share it with you guys, because I am very excited to see where this is going to go. And if anything, hopefully my other big wish coming into this is hopefully the partnership with indies and stuff will stay as open as it had been for the Switch 1. Because let's be honest, at least for me anyway, the Nintendo Switch is very much my indie console, especially for physical. So yeah, out of the gate, I gotta say right now, none of this is surprising. It all lines up with some of the rumors we've been getting as of late. If Nintendo Switch can just deliver on being a little bit more powerful Nintendo Switch 2, with the backward compatibility, hopefully upscaling. And other than that, that's pretty much all I would want. So, without, not counting getting into like Nintendo Online and, all that stuff. But that is a discussion for another day. When it comes to the console itself, here we go. So now we know, and we know when we're going to find out more information. And we will see if the Nintendo Switch actually ends up coming out that holiday. Or who knows, maybe we will have the Direct in March, and it could come out in June or July, just like the Nintendo Switch did back when it came out, what was that, 8 years ago or whatever. Now we're not going to think about that. But nonetheless, we will have more information here very, very soon. So if you want to keep up with all this stuff, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells below for any more Nintendo Switch news and information, because I'm probably going to be covering a lot of that since I am very excited for what is next from Nintendo. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and do it for me. I am going to try to get the video edited and get in bed, since I was in the process of going to bed. But nonetheless, Nintendo had other plans that morning. So here we are. Either way, let me know down in the comment how you feeling about this, and also what game are you hoping for a launch title. Because right now, there's a lot of them floating around now. But for now, that would do it for me, and I will see you in the comments.